Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Nur Shahidah and my fellow friend. I'm Nur Athirah binti Rusli and my metric number is 265742. Today, we will look about the SWOT analysis of Alliance Islamic Bank Malaysia Berhad, or commonly we say AIS. Second, business plan. The background of AIS is a subsidiary of Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad, or ABNB. AIS focuses on retail banking, commercial banking, and small medium-sized enterprise, or SME, for business growth. Second, mission and vision. The AIS vision is building Alliance to improve life in line with the Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad. Next, description of management and organization. The AIS is under Syariah Committee. The chairman of Syariah Committee is Association Professor Dr. Badruddin bin Haji Ibrahim and assisted by Tuan Haji Rustam Muhammad Idris, Ustaz Ahmad Fawaz bin Ali, Professor Dr. Muhammad Rahimi bin Osman, and Dr. Tuan Badrul Hisham bin Tuan Soh. Okay, next we move to the product and services. There are three main types of product and services that offered by AIS. There are deposit. Deposit is the primary fund to a bank. Thus, AIS provide various types of deposit product and services such as current account I, saving account I, Junior Smart Saver I, and Junior Smart Term Deposit I for Junior. It also available online like Alliance Save Plus Account I and E-Alliance Term Deposit I. Second, trade financing and services. Trade financing and services are the second largest fund to AIS. Therefore, AIS also provide modern and viable Islamic trade financing and services based on consumer contract like letter of credit I, bank guarantee, Murabahah trust receipt, and Murabahah working capital financing I. Okay, for the business financing, AIS now focusing more on SME segment because they want to help SME grow their business in halal sector in line with the concept of one-stop halal business solution. The business financing that provided by AIS are business premise financing I, commodity Murabahah term financing I, and scheme promoted by CGC or BNM or SME corporation or government. Okay, next we move to the main point of this slide, which is SWOT analysis. Okay, the first one we look to the strong brand recognition. In terms of brand value, it was ranked 23rd among the top 30 of Malaysia most valuable brand organized by the Association of Accredited Advertising Agents in collaboration with Interbrand, one of the world's largest brand consultancies. Alliance Islamic Bank recognized as the best structured finance sukuk at the Asian Asset Awards on 2018 and champion of social entrepreneurship at Islamic Retail Banking Award on 2020. Second, diversified business mix. AIS operate the business across countries by provide consumer investment protection, Islamic and private banking product and services worldwide. AIS offer a diversified range of solutions through ongoing innovation that meets the financial needs of customers. Furthermore, AIS also offer asset management, wealth management, protection, trade financing and services, and fund management activities. AIS structure its operation and capable individual who dedicate to provide the customer with outstanding banking experience. Third, higher return. ICE has the excellent performance on the profit in year 2019. There are double-digit growth of 35.4% year-over-year was reported by net profit after tax, while its other of operating income ratio rose to 8.7%. This reflects a year-over-year rise in Islamic net funding of 14.9% and Islamic non-financing revenue of 21.5%. ICE has the higher return every year from 2007 until 2019 based on income statement. Positive performance on the return is the strength of this company. Okay, for weaknesses, the first one is core business focusing on local countries and limited market growth. ICE may be the leading bank in Malaysia, but ICE may become weak when the competition from the global market attempts to penetrate in the Asian market. As the time goes, the drawback of ICE is that there are many rising banks around the world and they only operate in local country. The customer as well seeking the new facilities that are convenient for them. For example, if Malaysian customer will find it impossible for them to obtain service as they plan to fly abroad. If they intend to fly or have work duty to a country that has not given ICE, they still must deal with money transfer, exchange rates and other as well within their country. Second, international banks and commercial banks competition. The competition from international banks and commercial banks means limited market growth in other continents. Owing to globalization, competition from conventional banks are also expected to rise further in the near future. Malaysian Islamic Bank's technical and cost efficiency could be further enhanced. In this regard, a concerted effort by management and policymaker is needed to try to maximize the use of the scarce resources owned by Malaysia banking industry. Okay, lack of awareness of Islamic finance product. The rising awareness and expectation of Islamic finance element are also viable. Client of small and medium-sized enterprise or SME should be aware of the reach of the Islamic banking instrument that can help them in expanding their investment and businesses. Most clients in Malaysia, especially SME clients, are unaware of the variation between Islamic banking instrument and conventional equity instrument. Therefore, the knowledge and understanding campaigns on Islamic banking instrument and contribution are also needed to catch the eyes of consumer and organization as well. Okay, we move to the opportunities. The first, acquiring new client outside Asia. ICE has a wide variety of opportunity to recruit non-Asian customer. There are several advantages extract from the expansion of Malaysian Islamic Bank and RHB Bank, for example, to go to Indonesia. Such as greater asset, stronger equity, more expertise with Islamic Bank, strong government support and wide market customer in Indonesia. Islamic banking have more product differentiation. Therefore, Islamic Bank in Malaysia have many liquid instruments that can be used to predict significant sum of money from the withdrawal of fund or cash requirement. Second, new organization structure and training program for employees. It is not feasible if Sharia compliance of Islamic banking muamalat or transaction without skilled staff dealing with underlying contract. This will illustrate that the needs for Sharia compliant procedure for Islamic banking staff. The lack of training as an important element in generating negative vibe for Islamic banking to influence the staff employee result. It is important for a company to invest in the development of its skill, growth, and training in its human resources. In order to improve the knowledge and skill of employees in Islamic banking and to explain their definition of Islamic muamalat transaction, training in Islamic banking is thus more closely connected to Sharia training. Third, new business initiative. The introducing of promotional activity like health and prosperity activity for civil service officer and halal talk for SME for its current community involvement activity. ICE differentiate itself from other players in the Islamic finance market. It performed the BBI scorecard evaluation in August 2018. It's following the position of ICE as an emerging value-based intermediation or VBI practitioner verified by BBI is practitioner that verified by BNM. ICE also offer business advisory, halal certification, and opportunity to expand into a broader client base of ICE one-stop halal business solution. It is to help SME to increase their wealth. ICE also conduct halal talk in order to give SME the assistance and advice if they need to progress into the halal business market. Okay, we move to the last one, trade. The first one is the fluctuation of foreign exchange rate. ICE must be willing to face the possibility of an unpredictable foreign exchange rate as an entity that deals with the exchange rate. This is because the shift in the foreign exchange rate still depends on the situation around the world at the moment. In addition, this condition adds to confusion because the customer will not be aware how much money they can earn when they sell to overseas. For example, this typically arises between the exporter and the importer because of the price may be costly or lower. In the other, this would lead to a loss of customer investment in ICE. The biggest contribution to the bank is customer deposit. Hence, the customer are reluctant to invest in ICE due to the changes in exchange market. Second, same business segment. ICE need to face the peer which offer the same services to the customer. For instance, Alliance Islamic Bank and at the same time, Bank Islam Berhad also provide the same Islamic banking instrument to their customer. Thus, the customer have option to choose which service that they desire. In addition, there is also have the opportunity that the existing customer of ICE may also turn back from AIB and choosing another peer. The last one is stiff rivalry. ICE has the opportunity to negotiate with other established foreign and domestic banks as one of the biggest banks in Asia. For instance, ICE need to compete with Bank Islam, RSB Bank, and Maybank Islamic Bank. Maybank Islamic. As the day goes on, there will be more banks will expand and the number of ICE rivals will ascend. As a result of this current rival, there is a minimal demand potential for ICE itself.